so learning how to properly jerk is going to be key for your overall performance, okay? So we want to know right off the bat, where's our grip going to be? If we are doing a jerk, our grip should be in the clean position or slightly wider around that front squat position. The next key step is that when we're doing a jerk, our feet will actually be in our pulling position. So after we catch a clean, we'll actually put our feet where we pull or where we back squat, okay? So that needs to be clarified right away. We want to have a clean grip or a front squat grip, and we also want our foot position to be where we back squat and where we pull, so about 1 foot width apart. Now we're going to walk through that entire progression, and just like in the clean, just like in the snatch, we're going to do a top down where we really want to focus on the simple things first, and then we get more advanced. So we're going to start with Haley's going to demonstrate. She's got her grip set, she has her foot width set. The first thing that she's going to do is a press. So we just want to think about pressing the bar overhead, and the whole goal is that the bar will be above her traps, okay, just behind her head. Okay, give me 2 more presses. Okay, good. 1 more. Now, the next key step is that we want to see some leg drive, and we want Haley to actually hold plantar flex. So this is a little bit more challenging, but we want to feel about a 6 to 8 inch dip and then a drive with that press where we hold on our toes to feel that good drive position. So the bar should be very light, should be an empty bar or even a technique stick. I would recommend an empty bar. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Good. So this is essentially a push press with a hold at the top. Now we're going to get into the push press progression, which will be, we go from that strict press, we go to the push press with a hold. Now we're going to push press, and our heels can drop quickly so we can start to handle a little bit more load overhead. Okay, good. Now notice the difference here is that her heels are dropping quicker on this part of the progression. Good. Now, the next step with the jerk progression is learning how to change direction. And this is where it's a very key concept for athletics. It's a very key concept for weightlifting, is we want to see a drive and a drop back under. To make this simple, to minimize the amount of moving parts, we want to actually start in our catch position. So we want to actually start in a catch position. So we want our feet in the front squat position for this progression. Okay, so this is going to be a no feet power jerk. The main goal here is dip, drive, and come back under. It's a change of direction that's going to be more challenging. That's why we don't want to add the foot movement yet. Me 2 here. Good. So it's a lot more linear drive, and she's driving long, dropping back under. Good. 1 more. Okay, now we're going to add in that foot positioning. So we're going to start in a pulling stance, we're going to drive and get to that catch position here for a power jerk. Good. 1 more. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to put the bar down and we're going to go into the split jerk. Okay, so we understand how the dip is going to be happening. We want to stay nice and tight in our dip. We want to fill our belly button with air. We're going to have that front squat positioning. Our elbows are going to be about 90 degrees. Okay, so now as we have all of those other key concepts established, we want to get into the foot position of a split jerk. Ideally, a simple way for you to establish which leg goes forward is to have someone actually push you from behind, okay? And whatever foot that you put forward, that's what you should be using when you're doing a split jerk. If you're an athlete and you do a unilateral sport where you typically have one leg forward over another, I would recommend using that leg as your lead leg. Now, if I have an imaginary line here, okay, so I'm on a platform, what I want to see is about 1 foot width forward or 1 foot length forward, 1 foot length backwards, okay? So we don't want to be really long with everything. We want to see foot length here, foot length here. Another key concept is that we want our feet to be as wide as they are when we're doing a front squat. So we're going to drive in a back squat position and we're going to catch in a front squat width position. The next key is that we want 50% of our weight to go forward, okay? 50% of our weight should go backwards. We want to recover with our front leg first. Front foot, back foot, okay? So this is a lot of different moving pieces. We're gonna go back over this where we're gonna drive in the back squat position. We're gonna catch with about 1 foot length forward, 1 foot length backwards. We want 50% of our weight distributed forward, 50% of our weight distributed backwards, and we want to recover with the front foot first. Again, this is a complicated movement, but once you figure this out and you practice this over and over and over again, it becomes a lot simpler. So Haley's gonna demonstrate. Haley has one of the best jerk techniques in the entire world, so this is a great demonstration. Nice tight dip, big drive. Good. You can see her feet get a little bit wider. Good, one more. Notice she's recovering with her front foot first. Perfect. Okay, so start with the jerk progression in that strict press position from about a front squat or a clean grip. We want to work through that drive with a push press. After that, learn the push press positions, get into the power jerk position without moving your feet, then learn how to move your feet properly from a power jerk, and then slowly build into the split jerk positioning, and make sure that you practice each movement as many times as possible for you to get comfortable.